Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back to IBFP Raw. We're just going to dig right into it. Salute to Kevin, Boxing Monster. Salute. Damn 12. Salute, my brother. And you know, Damn 12 says, did you hear what Bomac said about Top Rank? What did Bomac say about Top Rank, my brother? Let's break that down. Salute. Let's break that down because you know we're gonna get into the fanboys. We're gonna get into the cherry pickers. We're gonna get into everything that everyone is talking about because we don't have time, you know, to dig in and not be honest and not be unbiased. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna give you the truth. So let's just be real about the situation. And so, in regards to what Bomac said, is that the world sees that they treat Tyson Fury different from the way that they treat Terrence Bud Crawford. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Tyson Fury has the bigger opportunity to do more things than Terrence Bud Crawford because he has a big fight, you know, with Deontay Wilder. But at the end of the day, he's a little bit honest about it because they seem to be showing a little bit more promotional favoritism. They seem to be showing that. But you know, let's go ahead and do it. Salute to Remy22, IBFP Rawware. Salute, my brother. Salute. Samuel Shaw. Salute to the NBBC, the UGC, MLO, William Calhoun, Will. Chin Smoke. Salute. Chris, I see you, my brother. Let's dig into it. Lisa, salute. Key Wayne, salute. Jesus, salute, my brother. Let's just dig into it. And the first guy we're going to start with really today is you know, we're going to get into the fanboys. And one guy is TJ Young Prince. And, you know, these guys talk all this stuff. And we just got to break them down. And TJ Young Prince left the comment. And I just got to expose a few fanboys before we really dig into what's going on. So let's just dig into it. And the first fanboy that we got to dig into is TJ Young Prince. And he left a comment in regards and said, what you need to do is attack Bob Arum for the lack of promotion for Terrence fights. So let's take a look at this. Now, the comparison I'm going to make is we can't put the PBC up for promotion compared to Top Rank because at the end of the day, it's the same. And look at it like this. Look at the numbers on Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ricardo Nunez. He did 553 buys. Not buys, I'm sorry, views on Showtime. 553 views on Showtime. But then Terrence Bud Crawford against a Jose Benavidez, where nobody cares. He did 2.7 million views. So, you know, at the end of the day, TJ Young Prince, you're a casual. You're a casual. You don't know anything about the sport. You don't know anything about Terrence Bud Crawford. You're trying to play favorites for the PBC, and we're just simply not going to do that. We're just not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You know, we got to break it down, and we got to be honest. Hey, Yo says, you know, Terrence Crawford hasn't fought any good fighters at 147. First of all, hey, yo, we got to break it down. Who wants to fight Terrence Crawford? If he hasn't fought any good fighters, tell me why. Because Danny Garcia don't want it. Keith Thurman don't want it. Sean Porter don't want it. Come on now. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. We know these guys don't really want it. We know who wants to smoke with Terrence Crawford and who doesn't. We're not going to play with him. We're not going to mess around. We know who really wants to smoke and who doesn't. Let's be real. Because facts can't be biased. Facts cannot be biased, and we're going to keep it honest and unbiased on these dudes because these dudes don't want it. There's another fanboy that needs to get exposed. Another fanboy that needs to get exposed. Let's Talk Boxing needs to get exposed. And Let's Talk Boxing is on the call, and he's saying, I'm here, what's up? So we're going to expose you, Let's Talk Boxing. And Let's Talk Boxing is the same guy. Let me go ahead and pull this guy up. Is the same guy. And so, look, I tell you what, Let's Talk Boxing. I'm going to give you an opportunity to call in real quick and to get on the stream just so we can get this right. Because you know what? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make your point. And then I'm going to just let you go to see what you got to say. Because if you can't speak real in 2 minutes, you're going to get roasted. It's pretty much that simple. It's just simple. And let's dig into it. This guy says, IBFP, you should debate best fight the best. D-Boy, you should call out best fight the best. Look, if best fight the best wants to smoke and he wants to be educated to the truth, best fight the best, step up. I'll send you a link and we can get it going. We can get it going, best fight the best. And look, I just want to expose the fanboys. the lies, the hypocrisy, the frauds. Just like biased boxing, you go, we're not going to stand by and let these guys recite garbage and trash when we have to recite the absolute truth. That's what we're going to do. We're all about the truth. We're all about the facts, and we're all about what's real. That's what we're about. That's what we're about. Let's talk boxing. I'm going to send you the link, but when you get on, speak facts, be respectful, and you're going to get destroyed with absolute facts. With absolute facts. Because that's all we're going to do. It's free smoke over here. We're going to give you the free smoke because that's what you want. Well, let's go. I sent you the link. Jump in. Let's talk boxing. Jump in. Let's talk boxing. Come on, jump in. Oh, Boxing Monster say, let's talk boxing is a fan. He said, you don't want to get yourself exposed. See, he don't sound like a fan. He sound like a fanboy. I sent you the link. What's up? You guys sent the link. What's up? Don't get on here and try to talk trash and then don't step in. I sent you the link. Step up. I sent you the link. Step up. You said you wanted to smoke. Step up. Step up. Let's talk boxing. You got the link. See, this is what we talk about. These guys talk all this stuff, and he's sitting in his mama's basement, scared to click the link. Click the link, boy. Click the link. See, because now at this point, I sent you the link, and you thought it was sweet. You thought it was sweet. Step up. You said you wanted to smoke. Step up. Come on now. Come on. Let's talk boxing. You got the click the link. Click the link. This is what I'm talking about. These dudes don't want to smoke. These dudes don't want. Look, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to click the link while I wait, because this is smoke. We free smoke over here. We free smoke over here. Do not step in the chat if you're not ready. This dude been sent the link and you're not stepping in. But while we wait on this coward, we're gonna go ahead and talk the pay-per-view numbers between Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. And I heard that the pay-per-view buys between Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder did 65 buys and a chicken dinner. That's what I heard. 65 buys and a chicken dinner. No, for real, we're still waiting on the numbers. There's no actual numbers that came out yet. But here's the problem with that. After the Spence Porter fight, they came out with numbers right away. But for the Wilder Ortiz fight, they're taking forever. This is how you know that they're biased and they're not reporting the true numbers, because Spence Porter is not giving you the real numbers. And then Wilder Ortiz don't want to give you any numbers at all. They're scared to give you the number. And Spence Porter, they're hyping up fake numbers. You don't come back with numbers in a day. Obviously, if you did, then why don't we have the Wilder Ortiz numbers? These dudes is fake. Let's talk boxing. I put the link in the chat. Where are you at, you coward? DT3 thinks it did about 300. I think it did about 175 to 250. I say anywhere in between. Salute to DT3, the boom man. Where's this coward sitting on his mama? He said, I'm doing it right now. Well, step in the chat. Step in the chat. Or you clout chasing. Step in the chat or you clout chasing. If you want to come in here and let's go ahead and get this on. You've been calling me out. I finally answered the call. See, this is the problem. You don't call somebody out if you don't truly want to smoke. If you don't really want to smoke, you don't really want these problems, do not call me out. Do not call me and see, you're doing it to yourself, and you're gonna get yourself get in. And I'm not gonna take it easy on you. I'm not gonna play with you because you asked for this. You asked for this. Dude, I've been waiting on you for 5 minutes. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? I'm waiting on you. See, these dudes don't want it. Salute to Intangible Boxing. These dudes don't want it. These dudes are up here researching, trying to figure out what they can do to come up, to combat me, You can't combat the truth. You can't combat facts. And that's all we're going to give you is absolute facts, absolute truth. That's what we're going to give you. Salute to Guns Rights Mafia. Salute my brother in the building. Anybody got a problem? If you want to debate facts, you're more than welcome. I've already sent the link to this guy, and he won't even step in. He won't even step in. Stop giving your mama a foot rub and step in the chat and debate me. Stop giving your mama a foot rub and step in the chat and debate me. I'll expose Trash Boxing Ego right now. The dude is absolutely garbage. The dude is absolutely trash. Karm 2K, you said I don't want to debate you. Step up. What do you want to debate about? What do you want to debate? You mentioned my name. You clout chasing. What do you want to debate? Tell me what topic you want to debate, Karm. What do you want to debate about? See, we're just going to slay fanboys. Cat, of course, says Glacier, he predicted that they would do 250,000 buys, but they said they didn't even make 200K. But he said 2,000 is just not right. Look, I'm telling you, those numbers, whatever numbers they come with, they're going to overdo it. They're going to overdo it. They're not going to be real. They're going to be fake numbers. They're going to be fake numbers. They're going to be fake numbers. And I guarantee you, they're going to pump the numbers up high as they possibly can. Come on now. Come on now. So Rick Glacier out here exposing these dudes. But Deontay Wilder's the face of boxing? First of all, Deontay Wilder is not the face of the PBC. The face of the PBC is Errol Spence Jr. Love him or hate him, like him or not, Errol Spence is the face of the PBC. He's the biggest guy that they have on that side. Period. Errol Spence is the face of the PBC. Deontay Wilder's not the face of boxing. Deontay Wilder couldn't be the face of Church's Chicken. That's what Deontay Wilder couldn't be. Karm says Errol Spence is the face of boxing. He would beat Canelo. See, now this is how I know. This is why you got to start drug testing dudes before they step in the chat. Because this is not a real debate. This is trolling. This is absolute trolling. Let's Talk Boxing still hasn't stepped up. He's proven himself to be a coward. You call me out all week, and you too much of a coward to step in the chat. I sent you the link, boy, and you won't step in? And Karm 2K, you stupid. Errol Spence struggled with Sean Porter. Errol Spence has not even done 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Errol Spence was guaranteed $2 million. $2 million. Errol Spence was guaranteed $2 million against Sean Porter plus pay-per-view upside, while Canelo Alvarez is guaranteed $35 million per fight. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You sound stupid, boy. Salute to DT3, the Boom Man. These dudes don't want it. They're going to be crispy and fried just like Church's Chicken. These guys are getting bodied. I'm not playing with these fanboys. All of them are getting bodied. And this is the same guy that said never take the first offer thrown at you, Errol Spence. But at the end of the day, this dude getting guaranteed $2 million from Sean Porter fight. That's trash. But you're the face of boxing. They said they won't allow ring girls for the Joshua Ruiz. Not cool. That is terrible. That is probably the worst thing about the fight. That's probably the worst thing about the fight. This dude keeps saying Errol Spence is the face of boxing. Tell me why he's the face of boxing. Tell me why he's the face of boxing. Now you're making excuses. I sent you the link and you won't step on. Now you reset it again. I'm going to reset it one more time. I'm going to reset it one more time. But this shows you this guy don't want to smoke. This guy don't want to smoke. See, this is what I'm saying. You send a guy a link. He don't want to go in. He don't want to put it in his browser. Do you not know how to operate a computer? Because you don't know nothing about boxing. It's clear. You scared of the truth. You scared of the facts. You scared of what's real. So you don't want to step in. You don't want to come in. And you don't want to speak facts. You clout chasing, my brother. You don't want to speak the truth. You're going to get bodied if you step in the chat. And that's why you really don't want it. You really don't want it. Give me a fact. How was Errol Spence the face of boxing? How was Errol Spence the face of boxing? Give me a fact. You see, you guys can't name a fact. Oh, David Saucedo says Errol Spence is the face of DUIs. And you're going to have some fanboys mad at that. And see, that's the problem with these fanboys. They can't accept the truth. They can't accept the facts. They can't accept it. They simply can't. They simply can't. Okay, here's his facts. He said he sold out AT&T Stadium with Mikey Garcia. No, excuse me, idiot. Mikey Garcia sold out AT&T Stadium with Errol Spence Jr. That's what happened. That's what happened. Mikey Garcia sold out AT&T Stadium with Errol Spence Jr. Has Errol Spence Jr. been to AT&T Stadium prior or after Mikey Garcia? Because if he sold out AT&T Stadium, why was Sean Porter and Errol Spence not in AT&T Stadium? Why were they only guaranteed $2 million? Come on now, you stupid. He clout chased Mikey Garcia, fame and name, and that's how he built that. And then he said, well, everybody, all the fanboys like to say, no, Mikey Garcia called him out. Terrence Crawford called him out. He didn't fight him, but you fight Mikey Garcia. What are we talking about here? Come on now. Come on now. I just sent the second link. Let's talk boxing. You're officially done debating if you don't jump on. You're officially done debating if you don't jump on. We're not going to play with these dudes. These dudes don't want the truth. These dudes don't want the facts, and we're going to get him. Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis. This dude's a cherry picker. This dude is a cherry picking. Look, let me tell you about Gervonta Tank Davis. Everybody been telling me this Gamboa fight's going to be competitive. This Gamboa fight's going to be a good one. Here's the problem with that. Gervonta Tank Davis is a cherry picker. Gamboa is old. Gamboa is nowhere near the prime or the top of his career. This is a glorified tune-up fight. This is a cherry pick fight. So let's break down Gamboa. Gamboa has 2 losses. 2 losses, and he's been knocked out twice. He's been knocked out both times. He's tailor-made for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's tailor-made for Gervonta Tank Davis. Gamboa's been stopped twice. The 2 times he's lost, he's been stopped. The dude says he's 37, but you know in Cuban years, that's 45. So not only is old, come on now, stop playing. And look at this guy. This is how you know he's trolling. This is how you know he's trolling. He's talking about Errol Spence will stop Canelo. Facts. Let me find out that Carm 2K is he knows his sports. Let me find out Carm 2K is, you know, in boxing ego, because only an idiot, a clown, and a fool would say something that stupid. He couldn't stop Sean Porter. He couldn't stop Mikey Garcia. Tell me why he didn't stop Mikey Garcia if he's stopping him. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Absolutely right. Canelo eats Errol Spence like a taco. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play with these dudes. Come on now. Come on now. Yuriorkis Gamboa has been stopped twice. He's tailor-made for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's tailor-made. And look, this is the problem I have with boxers. Why is Mikey Garcia trying to fight Jesse Vargas, avoiding all the top fighters? Who's asking for this fight? Who is asking for Mikey to fight Jesse Vargas? Who is asking for this? This is a terrible fight. And nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this. Move down, fight Josh Taylor or Regis Prograis. Really, Mikey Garcia should be fighting Regis Prograis because Prograis coming off a loss. Mikey's coming off a loss. Fight at 140 and see who can get the next champion. That makes the most sense. Regis Prograis versus Mikey Garcia at 140. That's the fight to make. Nobody wants to see you fight Jesse Vargas. Nobody wants that because you fight Manny, you're getting beat. You fight Crawford, you're getting beat. Move down to 140, fight Regis Prograis, and that's a great fight. That's the fight that people would pay to see. That's the fight that people would see that both of you guys coming off a loss. Stop playing. Come on now. Come on now. Stop playing. We're not going to play. Hold on. Now he's trying to diss Dillian White and say, well, Dillian White's opponent is 50. Now, here's the problem, Smokey and T. Here's the problem you're missing. Dillian White has been fighting top 10 rated opponents. Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker, ex-world champions. So he's been stepping up. The guys he lost to in Anthony Joshua was better than the guys that Deontay Wilder has beat. Let's stop playing. Deontay Wilder didn't beat Tyson Fury. He got schooled and clowned in that fight. This is what I'm talking about. These dudes don't want the truth. He said Mikey trying to get some DAZN money. I don't even think that's what it is. I think Mikey Garcia is trying to use this for leverage. Use this for leverage. If you're in the building, you support the IBFP, hit that like button. I think Mikey Garcia is trying to use this for leverage so he can get Al Heyman to make the Manny Pacquiao fight. Come on now, stop playing. David Saucedo said, do you see the Ruiz-Joshua fight going to the decision? I feel like AJ is going to be jabbing all night. Absolutely. 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 I think the fight is more likely to go to a decision the second time than the first time. But I'm going to tell you this. Now let's break it down. This fanboy, we're going to put him out of his misery because he won't jump in the chat. He won't debate me. So let's just go ahead and expose Let's Talk Boxing. Let's just go ahead and expose this clown. So this clown said that Billy Joe Saunders is a cherry pick for Canelo Alvarez. He said Billy Joe Saunders is a cherry pick for Canelo Alvarez and the toughest fight that Canelo Alvarez can take. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's Jamal Tune-Up Charlo. Jamal Tune-Up Charlo. Jamal Tune-Up Charlo. So how is Jamal Tune-Up Charlo a better fight than Billy Joe Saunders? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. No sense. These dudes don't want it. These dudes simply don't want it. Come on now. These dudes don't want it. How is Jamal Charlo better than Billy Joe Saunders? Billy Joe Saunders, an undefeated champion at 168 pounds with a top-level skill set and a better resume than Jamal, whoever I fought, Charlo. Stop playing. Jamal Charlo is ducking Demetrius Andre. Jamal Charlo struggled with Matt Korobov and arguably lost. Jamal Charlo couldn't knock out a 154 Brandon Adams. Jamal Charlo is fighting a guy moving up from 154, Dennis Hogan, coming off a loss. Come on now. Come on, stop playing. Come on now. I done sent you the link multiple times. I done sent you the link multiple times. I done sent this dude the link twice and he's too much of a coward to step in the chat. So that's why I'm just going to body you. Everything that you said was stupid. You said that Billy Joe Saunders is a cherry pick for Canelo, an undefeated world champion is a cherry pick. You stupid. You stupid. Then he turns around and says Jamal Charlo is a better fight. This dude has not fought a legitimate opponent. You trolling. This is why no one can take you serious. You are trolling. You're not speaking facts. You are a fanboy for Jamal Tune-Up Charlo. But I'll do you a favor. Go ahead and shut your channel down right now because you're not speaking facts. You're not speaking facts. You're not speaking facts. This is a pointless conversation with you because you're not speaking facts. Jamal Charlo is fighting guys coming off a loss. Who fights somebody coming off a loss? See, I knew the dude didn't really want to smoke. He just wanted to step in and act like he did. He didn't really want to smoke. If there's anybody in the chat that really wants to smoke, step up right now. If anybody in the chat really wants to smoke, step up right now. This dude say no name calling. You won't even step in. You won't even step on a debate. I sent you the link twice and you won't even step in. But no name calling. Dude, pull your skirt down and go home. You've lost. You've lost. When you start arguing that a guy that's cherry picking dudes from 154 and you're trying to say that he coming off a loss, but you won't even hit the link. I sent the link twice for you, boy. You don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke. These dudes are not being honest and unbiased about it. And like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis, people are hyping him up. They're going to try to make him see that, oh, he's the face of boxing. He's this and that. Gervonta Tank Davis is nobody. He's doing 500,000 views on Showtime. Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting a guy in Gamboa who's been stopped twice in his career. This dude is trash. This dude is trash. He's washed. Gamboa is a tune-up fight at this point in his career. He's washed. He's over 40, basically, if we're being honest. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. This dude is washed. He's been stopped twice in his career. He's old. He's been fighting nothing but tomato cans. The 2 times he's lost, he's been stopped. There's nothing else to say. He's tailor-made for Gervonta Tank Davis. That's pretty much it. These dudes don't want it. These dudes do not want the absolute truth. Let's keep it going. Justin, put your comment in the chat and let's read it right now. Because Justin had a lot to say about me, so we're going to expose Justin. Justin, put your comment in the chat and read off your comment to me so we can expose you too. I respect what you're doing, Justin. This is no hard feelings. It's not personal. Nothing. It's never personal. We're just going to go ahead and expose you. We're just going to go ahead and expose your comment because you were just being honestly a hater. Salute to the entire UGC. If you haven't subscribed to the UGC, so subscribe. The Black Horseman, the Truth. UGC, the Truth. That's the family. IBFP affiliate. Boxing Monster says, we have Mikey Garcia's YouTube agent in the chat. Samuel Shaw, salute. Come on now. Come on now. PBC is upset that Mayweather didn't properly promote the Wilder Ortiz fight. Come on now. Come on now. The PBC is trash. The PBC is trash. I'm sorry. The PBC is trash. These dudes don't want to make the best fight. Salute to Rick Ram, my brother in the building. Salute. Anybody that wants some, come on here and get it. If you want some, step in the chat and get it. Why is Tank Davis not trying to fight Teofimo, Vasil Lomachenko? He's calling out Josh Taylor. He's calling out fights he know won't get made. This dude is the ultimate clout chaser. He walking around looking like a Teletubby. How are you a boxer walking around looking like a Teletubby? These dudes is garbage. Choker Chain Promotions, Nose Ring Promotions. These dudes is trash. These dudes is trash. Come on now. And we all know that he don't want to fight Gary Russell. We all know that he didn't want to fight anybody real. What is his best win? Jose Pedraza? Who is this? Who is this? This dude, Gervonta Tank Davis, walking around looking like a Teletubby. A Teletubby. AJ Ruiz is going to be fire. AJ Ruiz is going to be fire. Come on now. So let's go ahead and get it. And so Justin says, I think pretty much downplay of Summer Wilder's accomplishment. I think he fought Ortiz to put money in his pocket. First of all, now Justin challenged me and left a comment and said, I think, that I'm downplaying Deontay Wilder. It's a good accomplishment to fight Luis Ortiz. And, he did it to put money in Luis Ortiz's pocket. First of all, Deontay Wilder is the same dude that said he was going to try to body a man in the ring. So you think that Deontay Wilder's a nice guy when he said he wanted to end a man's life in the ring? But he's a nice guy. He wanted to put money in Ortiz's pocket? Are you serious? If he wanted to put money in Ortiz's pocket, he should advise Luis Ortiz to take the Anthony Joshua fight where he could have had the potential to earn $7 million. You don't beat up on elderly people and you're trying to help them. Come on now, Justin. You don't like the truth. It sounds like you're a Wilder fan. But if you got something else to say about me, put it in the chat. Because Wilder is not charity, because he's talking about bodying somebody in the ring. If he's giving charity to Luis Ortiz, where's Dillian White's charity? Where's his charity? Where's Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua was going to give this man over $120 million to step in the ring, and he didn't do it. There's no defending Deontay Wilder fighting an old Luis Ortiz. There's just really no point. There's no point. This guy asked me, he says, do you think Ruiz beats Wilder? Honestly, I think Andy Ruiz Jr. gives Wilder all kinds of problems and has the potential to beat him. I don't know if he will beat Wilder. Wilder's big right hand is still a problem. Deontay Wilder has a big right hand. It's a problem for anybody. But the problem is, if Andy Ruiz, we've already seen Deontay Wilder lose 7 rounds against an 80,000-year-old man. Against an 80,000-year-old man. So what happens if Andy Ruiz get on the inside of Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder doesn't fight two types of fighters, pressure fighters and big punchers. So if Ruiz get inside and he puts that pressure on Deontay Wilder, and Wilder has to extend his arms to get maximum, power on those big shots. So all you have is a right hand, and it's neutralized if Andy Ruiz is working you on the inside. I don't know if Wilder can do it. That's going to be a tough fight. That's going to be a tough fight. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. And where are the fanboys that were calling me out? Because these dudes don't want the truth. These dudes don't want the truth. These dudes don't want the truth. Jamie Burnett says, you got proof he turned down $7 million? It's public information. If you don't believe me, go Google it. I don't need to do your work for you. Do the leg work. It's already been out there. The proof is already out there. Luis Ortiz turned down $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua. This is the problem. These dudes will defend anything but the truth. These dudes don't want any other truth. Come on now, stop. Like, these dudes do not want to defend the truth at all costs. In Deontay Wilder's entire career, he's fought 2 top 10 level opponents. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Salute to Martin Machine. Stop playing. We don't Hold on. Efren Contreras says, why are you hating? Why am I hating, Efren? Step in the chat and tell me how I'm hating. Step in the chat and tell me why I'm hating. Come on, Efren. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you, Efren. Come on. I'm waiting on you, Efren. Okay, let me expose Jamie. Jamie, this is why you're a fanboy and you're stupid. He said Eddie said he never sent the contract. Why would Eddie send a contract, stupid, if you declined the offer? He made an offer. Once you accept an offer and agree to terms, you send a contract. That's how boxing works. This is why you don't let casuals step in the chat, because they get bodied every time. What are you talking about, Jamie? If you don't accept the offer, why would I send you a contract to sign, stupid? These dudes don't want it. These dudes don't want it. These dudes don't want it. These dudes do not want it. Salute to Samuel Shaw. The truth will set you free. This is the problem when you get fanboys on here and they don't want the truth. But I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Efren says, your mama a fangirl. Okay, Efren, I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this, Efren. See, this is how I know who Efren is. Efren used to have this picture up here, him and his girlfriend, and I couldn't tell which one was the guy. Let's just put it like this. His girlfriend looked like a 400-pound sumo wrestler, and I see you took her picture down when you came to debate me because you know I was going to body you and her on the same chat. See, that shows me how much of a coward you are. I've seen you in here a million times, but then you pick down. See, you take her picture down when you come on the chat with me because you know we're going to go in on her mustache. Her fade looked better than mine. Stop playing. Stop playing. If you're going to come on here, speak some facts. If you're going to come on here, speak some facts. Because we're going to call you to the carpet. We're going to expose you for who you are. And we're not going to play. We're not going to play. Come on now. If there's a fanboy in here, put your girlfriend pic back up, Efren. And don't tell me that wasn't your girl. It better not be your mama. That's who it better not be. It better not be your mama. Zapata Boxing said, big girls need love too. Salute to Efren. Salute to Efren Contreras. Salute to you. Big girls need love too from Efren. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. So we're not going to play with these dudes. These dudes are from Ego's weak trash army. I'm just not going to play with these dudes today. I'm not. This dude says Mayweather will stomp on Canelo when he comes out of retirement. If Mayweather don't have the heart to sit in the chat and fight Canelo Alvarez, he does not have the heart to step out of retirement and fight Canelo Alvarez right now. Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather can only fight at 160 pounds. There's no way Floyd's going to 160 out of retirement to fight a prime Canelo Alvarez, a guy that he can't put on a catch weight, a guy that's not a 22-year-old kid. He's just not going to do it. He's just not going to do it. Salute to Tim W. Salute to Tim W. Salute to Tim W. Just like Wasi's saying, the pay-per-view numbers haven't come out. Most analysts are saying it's around 200,000 buys. But this dude, Deontay Wilder, is the face of boxing. He's not even the face of PBC. Stop it. Stop it. And you see, when we expose Efren, he hasn't come back in the chat. After we expose Efren, he has not shown back up in the chat. Come on now. Don't be ashamed of your girl. You chose her. You chose her. You met her at McDonald's. Come on now. Come on now. You can have it your way if you step in the chat. Come on now. I'm not going to play with you. If you want to come in here and debate and be respectful, let's do it. But don't call me out and you ain't got no facts. If you're going to expose me, and then let's debate. That's the problem with these dudes. These dudes don't want to tell the truth. These dudes do not want to tell the truth. We don't have time to play with these dudes. He said that wasn't Efren's girl. That was Ego and drag. See, come on now. If you're going to come in here and debate me on something real. See, now Efren's ducking the chat. Now Efren won't step back in the chat. See, this is the problem with fanboys. They don't want the truth. They're going to get bodied every time. They're going to get bodied every single time. Come on now. Come on now. And I just want to go ahead and expose a few other narratives expose a few other fanboys. Since nobody want to step in the chat, since nobody want to keep it real, Efren want to go running back to his big girl. He don't want to step in the chat and be real. Come on now. Come on now. So Jamie Burnett says, so you think Eddie is telling the truth? So you think Eddie is telling the truth? Why would what are you talking about? Luis Ortiz management confirmed the offer, stupid. See, this is what happens when you're Jamie Burnett. Is that Luis Ortiz's own camp confirmed there was an offer made from Eddie Hearn. And then they said they messed up the offer, stupid. This is the problem. This is what happens when you listen to Boxing Ego too much. Look, everybody, look at Jamie Burnett. It's a beautiful baby on the picture. Too bad, Jamie Burnett, the baby probably ain't even yours. That's the problem, because you're so much of a sucker that you can't even separate fact from fiction. The baby's not even yours. That's not more than likely, because you don't seem to have an understanding of what's real and what's fake, stupid. Luis Ortiz's own management confirmed the offer was made, idiot, but you're the only one out here denying it. What are you talking about, idiot? You can't be this stupid. You can't be this stupid. And Justin says, let's expose Justin. And I like you, Justin. I don't want to expose you. You're my friend. So we're just going to keep this respectful as possible. We're going to keep this as respectful as possible. So let's go ahead and do it. He says, Errol Spence is a good welterweight. But how come everyone knows that Sean is a tough fight for anyone? Plus, everyone was underestimating him due to Errol Spence's hype. But I saw through it. That's good for you, Justin. But here's the problem. Errol Spence was so overhyped. Errol Spence was so far overhyped that even Errol Spence was saying he was knocking out Sean Porter. The media was behind it, pushing this narrative that Errol Spence was going to go in and body, Sean Showtime Porter. He was just going to destroy him. That was the narrative. That was the narrative. So if that's the narrative, that Errol Spence was going to go in and destroy everybody, and Sean Porter had no chance against him, he had no chance against him. Explain this to me. Explain this to me. Why did Errol Spence Jr. get handled? Because it shows you the level of Errol Spence Jr. He's not the fighter you thought he was. He was overhyped. Errol Spence Jr. is a hype job. He was exposed against Kell Brook. He was exposed against Mikey Garcia. And now he's exposed again. He's exposed again because now you know the true Errol Spence. Now you know the true Errol Spence. Errol Spence is not on Sean Porter. He's not on Terrence Crawford's level. He's just simply not. We understand that you don't compare those two fighters because you base fighters off skill sets. Sean Porter won all those early rounds. All those early rounds. Sean Porter backed up Errol Spence, used angles on Errol Spence, showed that Errol Spence had a predictable game plan. You have to be honest and unbiased about it. Come on now. Come on now. Who you got winning? Charlo or Hogan? You know what? This is supposed to be a showcase tune-up fight for Jamal Charlo. So we're going to hold him to that. We're going to hold him to that. Hold on. Where's Jamie? Where's Jamie? Okay. Where's Jamie? He said, but you picked Mikey to beat Errol. I did. But you picked Jamie. Don't forget, Jamie, you are not the father, Burnett. You said that Errol would knock out Mikey, and it didn't happen. Now you look stupid. Now you look stupid. Because when a guy move up 2 weight classes, he's supposed to get stopped, stupid. Jamie, you are not the father, Burnett. Jamie, you are not the father, Burnett. See, you're getting bodied every time. Everything you say makes no sense. You look stupid. You're bragging that a guy 2 weight classes beat a dude 2 weight classes below him. He was supposed to knock him out, idiot. Jamie, you are not the father, Burnett. Come on now. I don't have time to play with these casuals because these dudes don't want the truth. Charlo, who has he fought, Charlo? Come on, Jamie Burnett, you're ducking the DNA test. That's what you ducking. And Jamie, put your picture up there. Put your picture up there instead of another man's child. Come on now. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. Stop playing. Hold on. Let's see what this dude says. Hold on. Where is he? Come on now. Anybody want to debate? Let's debate and let's stop playing. Because these dudes don't want to speak facts. Peter Ortega says, I believe Spence didn't want to knock out Mikey, in my opinion. Peter Ortega, I respect you. I like you. But I'm sorry, Peter Ortega. I'm sorry. You've lost it. You've lost it. And this is why you lost it, Peter Ortega. Because Errol Spence said he was trying to knock out Mikey Garcia. I didn't say it. It wasn't my thoughts. These aren't my feelings. He said out of his own mouth that he was trying to knock out Mikey Garcia. So why don't you believe it? If he said it, he said it. He said it. This is what I'm saying. This is what makes you look dumb. You get on here and say something like, I didn't believe, because you're trying to protect this guy. We can't protect these dudes. We can't protect these dudes. We got to tell the truth. He didn't want to knock out Mikey, but he said he did. So what sense does that make? What are you talking about? He didn't want to knock out Mikey, but he goes around the whole fight week saying he wanted to knock out Mikey? Come on now. Peter, step back in the chat and explain yourself. Aaron, it's nothing but facts, my brother. Mikey never fought at 147. It's preposterous that Errol Spence would let that go to 12 rounds. He's not the fighter you said he was. The guy's a hype job. It's a hype job. Then he said, it's business. Of course, they're going to day that in the cameras. First of all, this dude can't even type. See, this is how you know it. Look, you need hooked on phonics, Peter. Come on now. Truth is the new hate. Truth is the new hate. H Money Messages on. Salute, my brother. Salute. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because these dudes don't want the truth. These dudes do not want the truth. Errol Spence Jr. Breaking news, everybody. Errol Spence Jr. is officially the third Charlo. Errol Spence Jr. is officially the third Charlo. And Deontay Wilder is officially the fourth Charlo. How come all these dudes have the same haircut? Come on, now explain this to me. These dudes have the same haircut, the same actions, the same lifestyle, the same choker chains, the same nose rings. These dudes are all ducking the same smoke. Come on now, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. See, I don't want to body these fanboys, but these dudes are your heroes. These dudes are your heroes. These dudes, it's not my fault these dudes are your heroes. Jamie, where are you at? I haven't seen Jamie back in the chat. Come on, Jamie, step back in the chat. You wanted to challenge me on some facts. You wanted to talk about Mikey. Okay, let's talk about Mikey. Let's talk about Errol. Come on. Tell me what he did against Sean Porter. Tell me why he turned down, Terrence Bud Crawford. Amir Khan got $5 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view upside for Terrence Crawford, but Errol Spence got $2 million guaranteed for Sean Porter. The big fight was Terrence Crawford, but he ducked that. Come on now. These dudes don't want it. Salute to Toby. Salute to Toby, my brother. Salute. These dudes don't want it. These dudes don't want the truth. Okay, I see where Jamie is. Jamie is on the phone with Murray. Jamie's on the phone with Murray. Jamie, you are not the father. You are not the father. Jamie, you should be banned from talking boxing because you don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about the sport. You look and sound stupid. Come on now. But I must commend you for taking care of another man's baby. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. Come on now. I'm going to do another roll call for these fanboys. Another roll call. If there's any fanboys in the chat that want to smoke, come and get it. Come and get it. Is Virgil Ortiz going to take over 147, bro? What you think? Virgil Ortiz is a problem. Virgil Ortiz is a problem. He's knocking out everybody. And nobody wants to smoke with this dude. I think Virgil Ortiz is the future of 147, and I'm waiting on him to get the big fights. Come on now. Exactly, Victor. He said himself that he'd rather take the easy road. Come on now. Mikey Garcia is chasing paydays. He's chasing paydays. Come on now. Uh-oh, we got a Spence protector. Hold on, where is he? Where is he? We got to find him. Hold on, Justin says, hold on, everybody. Justin says, do you think Errol deserves the hate for not fighting Terrence Crawford like Keith got hate for not fighting Errol? Absolutely. And you got to keep the same energy with Errol Spence Jr. that you do with Keith Thurman. I said this 6-7 months ago. Errol Spence Jr., hear me and listen up. Errol Spence Jr. is the new Keith Thurman. Absolutely. Errol Spence Jr. is the new Keith Thurman. He's the new Keith Thurman. And if you don't believe me, check what he's doing. Ducking the real smoke, ducking the big fights. This is the exact same thing. Errol Spence is the new Keith Thurman. He's the new Keith Thurman. He's the new Keith. Anybody that says different is a fanboy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anybody that says different is a fanboy. I'm sorry. Errol Spence is the new Keith Thurman. I've been telling you that. These are the facts. This is what's going on. That's it. Thaddeus Smith said, do you think Jaron Ennis will take over 140? Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz is the fight to make. That'll be a fantastic fight. Both of these guys are going to be the future of the welterweight division. Both of these guys are 5'10", power punchers, very strong. Both of these guys are very, very good fighters. Very good fighters. Very good fighters. And Jamie, I'm not the father, Burnett, came back on here and stated, money is the issue. If there is a big money fight, the fight will be made, not the fight big enough for the two networks to share the fight. First of all, exposed again. Exposed again. Wilder Fury. Wilder Fury. The two networks come together for that. But you can't come together for Crawford Spence when everybody's asking for it. But the fight's big enough to make a Sean Porter fight for $2 million. But it's not big enough to make a fight for that. What are we talking about? Benavidez or Caleb Plant? Benavidez or Caleb Plant? I think that's a close fight, 50-50 fight, because the styles truly do make fights. Salute to Soccer Training Club. Salute, I see you. I see you. Salute. Errol Spence is the new ponytail. That's who Errol Spence is. Unbiased or Biased Boxing Talk. Salute, my brother. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Unbiased or Biased Boxing Talk. Subscribe to Andrew Tucker World. Salute. These dudes are the absolute truth. It's the IBFP Raw, and we'll be back on Monday with another Raw. Salute for everybody jumping in the chat. Salute. We'll be back going hard again. Salute. Hit the thumbs up. We're out.